So a West Virginia middle school student walked in on his math teacher watching porn, and then his teacher went nuts. No pun intended. Check out this video.
Maria, next time you open your big stinking mouth, pal, I will write you up and send you to the office for coming into my room without permission. Is that clear? What I watch as an adult is my choice. You, as a child, wait in the hall until you're invited into my room. Is that clear? How many times have I made this clear to you now? Keep going. The 5th time, you get written up. I'm not putting up with this. And he tried to blackmail me. He said, oh, Mr. Yon, I'm going to get an A this quarter, or I am going to tell that you're watching inappropriate things on TV, and I saw it. So go ahead, tell. Isn't that what I told you to do? Now I'm telling you, you keep your big flap shut. Because I'm a grown-up who can watch whatever I want. And if you ever step foot into my room again without permission, it'll be the last time you step into my room. Is that clear?
Is what he might have seen.
Oh, man. So the student, Jeffrey Province, said he was the first student to arrive Tuesday to his math class at East Bank Middle School, where he saw his teacher, Thomas Yon, who you saw in that video, inappropriately, I think, threatening the student, looking at his computer. Now, the boy said he reported what he'd seen to the principal, and he said the teacher barged into his English class later that day to confront him, which is what you guys saw there. Now, Yon has been suspended, and they are now pursuing an internal investigation. Jeffrey said he's scared to go to school. I would be too if my teacher talked to me like that. That is ridiculous.
I think when he walked in, he heard,
"There you go, baby. There you go."
Okay, so look, there's a lot of people at fault in this situation. I shall adjudicate. So number one, if you're the teacher, dude, don't go ballistic like that. I get it. He got caught with his pants down, literally in this case, right? I don't know seriously, I don't know if his pants were actually down, but watching something he, by his own admission, was inappropriate, that he shouldn't have been watching. And so in that moment, he's like, oh, and then he said, oh man, he's mad, and this kid's done it before. Why didn't you knock? Why didn't you knock? And then he comes in and yells and stuff. Though I get that, don't do that. Number one, don't go and announce in front of the whole class that you were watching inappropriate things.
No, it's his class he stormed into.
That's not going to help your situation. That's going to make it worse.
But if he's stupid enough to watch that, like in the middle of his math class or before his math class, of course he's not going to be so smart when he approaches the situation.
I've known a lot of guys who are stupid enough to watch things at work when they shouldn't be, right? And he thought he was in his private office. Still, is it a bad idea to watch it at an elementary school? Yes, it's a bad idea. Is it a further bad idea to go yell in front of everybody when every kid in the world has a cell phone now? Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Having said that, the kid shouldn't have gone into the room. Right?
Yeah. So, but he was going to his math class.
No, I don't think so. I think that it was...
So he was the first student to arrive on Tuesday for his math class. I guess he was like trying to wait to go in. I don't know what the rules are at that school.
Oh, I thought it was his private office.
No,
the kid's like, hey, I'm here again.
It was his classroom, and he wanted to go in. Like, I guess he got there. He's done.
True that. I mean, true. But also when he allures in a mix the big stinking flap and the other things, insults that he's thrown, he said it's the 5th time. Like, so obviously the kids, I don't know if the kid's just trying to be a good student and be like, all right, this creepy teacher needs to go because I'm going to keep an eye on him. This is like the 5th time I've caught him getting up to no good. But I agree with that. Like, again, if it's a different workplace, then there's I don't condone any of it. But when you're in a school, no matter what situation, you're still, there could be someone watching someone could come on the computer after you and see that as well, especially when it's kids. So for me, there's no excuse no matter what. But again, if the kid is pursuing him because he can see that there's something wrong, then fair play to the kid if he's trying to get him out.
So the kid hears the math teacher going,
oh, yeah.
He's like, here we go again with this some bitch. All right, I'm coming in. Right. So, Look, I don't know if the kid's a wise ass or he's a dork like I was and like wants to be the first one in the class. Oh, I know the algebra. Okay,
Yeah.
I know what it is, right?
You were first in math class?
No.
The only thing that like
But I used to raise my hand all the time. That you shouldn't be surprised.
The only thing that indicates he's either like really studious or he's trying to like fuck with his teachers. He says, "I saw something no 13-year-old should ever see in school."
I know.
Like, man,
You're 13, you've seen a lot of
13,
things.
You've probably seen it before.
I don't want to say what I see
but
when I was 13.
Right, but
It could be on either side.
right. So having said all that, he's 13. He gets a totally
He gets a
different
pass.
standard. Yeah, we're not gonna. So even though I'm the one who brought up like, hey, don't barge in on the poor son of a bitch math teacher. Okay, but he's 13, so we can't blame him for any of that.
Yeah.
God knows what we did, what I would have done at 13. I think I would
Right.
have been enormously amused to catch him. You know, and I might have said,
Go to it, champ.
or I might have been like, Mr. Yawn. Did you guys see Mr. Yawn? Right? And I don't know if he blackmailed him or whatever. Obviously, the adult is the one who should act like an adult.
Yeah.
And it reminds me once when my sister was yelling at her kids when we were younger. By the way, they deserved it. And she's like, "Why won't you act like adults?" And my brother-in-law is because they're not. They're kids. So the math teacher's got to act like an adult here, and you can't keep watching porn at work, especially if you're working in elementary school.
There's got to be a rule against that, right?
Yeah,
I think there is.
I suspect that there is.
I imagine there is.
Right. So I think he's in a wee bit of trouble here.
We bet.